Happy Rising, happy Truth Day, and what an amazing Truth Day it is. How does it feel to know that you were just right all along? Like, how does it feel? How does it feel? I really wanted a specific message today to kind of like bring home everything that happened yesterday with the some people wilding out here in these streets. And I thought I had it, but I don't. That is actually a history lesson. I'm going to share that. It's the origins of the American people, like the real origins. And I've done some extensive research, and one day I'll share that with y'all, just not today. I thought that was the message. And as I was getting ready for bed, some of the things I like to do is pump myself up in the mirror and all that good stuff. I was taken back to 2014. I was living in New York at the time, and Eric Garner, you know, at this point he had already been killed on camera in front of the entire fucking world. And this particular day was time for the indictment, and it came back that they pretty much weren't going to charge the cop. And I was fucking pissed. I was like, yo, like, we saw them kill him. We saw him beg for his life. What do you mean that y'all are not charging him? And I couldn't wrap my mind around it at the time. I couldn't ingest it at the time. I was furious. I didn't get any sleep that night. In the middle of the night, after 4 o'clock in the morning, I wrote a poem. I'm going to turn that off. I wrote a poem. It's called Black at 4:30 a.m. Would you like to hear it? Here you go. Let me also preface this by saying, sorry. I've been performing this poem since 2016. So it took me about 2 years to finally find the strength to share my poetry. I wrote it in 2014. I started sharing it in 2016. I've shared it here and there. A few people have heard it. Not a few. I've performed at a few places and have said this poem. And every time that I say it, I'm very angry. Last night was the first time that I recited the poem back to me after being instructed to. Like, I'll talk to y'all about that after I tell you the poem. Was the first time that I said the poem and I smiled. And as you know, if it is in soul alignment, I smile. Okay. Now, Black at 4:30 a.m. At the beginning of a revolution that I get to scribe, bring it to life in the future, telling the truth. History ain't gonna be no more lies. Bringing color to the tears of our blackened, scorned souls, opening the skies of darkness through our screams. Do you know exactly what I mean? It's like the only way out is through, and I am willing to stand on the front line for this fight. Are you? Yesterday, we got to talking about what it means to be black all the way. 100. No half-stepping. Decolonization, understanding that we are the reckoning that God has warned you about. We wear the masks, but tomorrow we wore them. Because ain't no more hiding, assimilating, or assassinating each other. Take a look around and then look inside. Ain't no more peeling muffin caps back blue while there's a genocide. Stand together, unify. Ain't no more running. Nah, not tonight. They the ones that better hide. So when I first wrote that poem, I was angry as a bitch. So of course, when I'm talking about the front line and I'm talking about them hiding, I am speaking in reference of our rage and our anger. The Negro, meek, docile, and mild. Beware of the day that they change their minds. That's Langston Hughes. That's where I was when I wrote that poem. And so imagine my surprise when God said, you were pissed, and I gave you the answer that night, 7 years ago. Oh, but it gets deeper. Black at 4:30 a.m. is the name of the poem. 4:30, 4-3-7, Black 7. Let's break this poem down so you really understand. Because this shit sent me. At the beginning of a revolution that I get to scribe. Bring it to life in the future, telling the truth, because history ain't gonna be no more lies. Yesterday the tower fell, you guys. The world was able to see that the government has been complicit in systemic racism like we've been saying all this time. History ain't gonna be no more lies. Bringing color to the tears of our blackened, scorned souls, opening the skies of darkness through our screams. Do you know exactly what I mean? God let me know that night, this ain't the first body, it ain't gonna be the last. There's gonna be more. You're gonna be pissed. Opening the skies of darkness through our screams. Ugh. Bringing color to the tears of our blackened, scorned souls by opening the skies of darkness through our screams. Do you know exactly what I mean? Here it is. The only way out is through. And I am willing to stand on the front line for this fight. Are you? The only way out is through. I have been telling everyone since the beginning of the year that this is a spiritual warfare. And it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. The only way out is through. And the whole time I've been willing to stand on the front line for this fight. Are you? Y'all, what happened yesterday ain't got nothing to do with us. Let me get to that point. It's through, y'all. Yesterday we got to talking about what it means to be black. All the way, 100. No half-stepping, decolonization, understanding that we are the reckoning that God has warned you about. We are the reckoning that God has warned you about. So back in the day, I thought that we was finna fight. We finna fight and raise the vibration. Look at what was uncovered by raising the vibration in just a short amount of time that we all collectively decided that we're done with the shits. And we didn't decide that we were done with the shits outside. We decided we were done with the shits where? We decided we were done with the shits inside. We decided we were done fooling our fucking selves. We decided we were done moving on a hurt and operating on hurt and moving on pain, and we decided to heal that shit. And what happens when you raise the frequency? All that's hidden in the dark comes to light. I forgot where I was in the poem, y'all. That shit hit me, but it's true. Everything that's done in the dark now is brought to light. How the government has been complicit in the genocide of black people has been brought to light. Dang. Decolonization, understanding that that's where I am. We are the reckoning that God has warned you about. We got to go inside people. We got to go inside people. That is how we become the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. Yesterday, we got to talking about what it means to be black all the way. 100, no half-stepping, decolonization, understanding that we are the reckoning that God has warned you about. God warned us about the meek and how they will inherit the earth in the Bible. We wear the masks, but tomorrow we wore them. So today, we're done. We were wearing them. Yes, we were. Because ain't no more hiding, assimilating, or assassinating each other. So yeah, we wore the mask. We did. But once we saw on full display what we've always fucking known, we're not wearing them anymore. That's dead. Today is dead. It's done. Because ain't no more hiding, assimilating, or assassinating each other. There's a point that God wanted to bring home. Here it is. Take a look around. One more time, he's asking you. Then look inside. Take a look around at this shit. Now look inside. He wanted to bring back that assassination thing home. Ain't no more peeling muffin caps back blue while there's a genocide. We wear the masks. Tomorrow we wore them because ain't no more hiding, assimilating, or assassinating each other. So take a look around. Look at the chaos, y'all. Then look inside. And you will see ain't no more peeling muffin caps back blue. And I used that specifically at the time. I thought it was because I love Kevin Hart. No, it's because y'all think that shit is funny and cute. You think it's cute to have beef with your brother and your sister and talk shit and fight and da-da-da. No, this ain't no fucking joke. Ain't no more peeling muffin caps back blue while there's a fucking genocide. The United States government has been complicit in the genocide of black people since we stepped foot on this soil in 1800. Y'all, if y'all don't see how this karmic cycle has been closed out and is crumbling, this shit ain't gonna be easy. I'm not finished. I'm sorry, God. Ain't no more peeling muffin caps back blue while there's a genocide. Stand together, unify. Ain't no more running. Nah, not tonight. They the ones that better hide. God said it very clear. We have fought long enough. People, we have fought long enough. Sit down, work on yourself. As you can see, they will destruct what they created all on their own. We are not the ones that need to run anymore. We are not the ones that have to fight anymore. They the ones that better hide. Sit down, black people. I can't even believe I'm about to say this. We're done fighting. What? Can you believe it? All these motherfucking years, the 402nd year of slavery being on this earth. Ooh, 402nd year, 4 and 2, 6, balance it out. The karmic cycle is done. And like anything that stays when it's overstayed its welcome, it's not gonna want to leave right away. This is the beginning. This is gonna get ugly. It's gonna fight to stay. Child, stay in your house and let them, and we will emerge anew. That's the message for the day. I love y'all. For real. Yes, and that was an original poem written by me, Black at 4:30 a.m. I wrote that 7 years ago. The sinks don't stop. The sinks don't stop when you put your soul first. The sinks don't stop when you decide that it's more of thee and less of me. The sinks don't stop. Ain't nobody stopping this flow. Nah, I can't go back. I cannot go back. I cannot go back to who I used to be. I cannot. And I see how all that I've been through and all that I went through has shaped me for this moment. Whole time I thought I was writing a poem about being angry, which essentially is being stuck. Whole time I was writing a poem about freedom. God gave me the blueprint for your freedom, y'all. Use it. I love y'all so much. And we can free ourselves and usher in this new land. Y'all see this shit? This shit is done. It's over. We're not crazy. We haven't been making this shit up. We're right. This land has not been fucking with us. But God is ushering in a new land that is for us. Sit at home. They're going to fuck it up themselves. Chill, eat popcorn, smoke, drink, love on yourself and your loved ones. Now we can rest. No more fighting. I'm sorry, y'all. Peace.